Strong listening skills are essential for effective communication. Listening tests let you evaluate how well candidates understand and process spoken content. In this video, we'll guide you through the entire process of creating a listening test using TestInvite. Start by creating a new test. Go to the Tests module and click the plus New Test button. Enter your test name, add a description if needed. Next, add at least one section. To add more sections to your test, click the plus icon on the right. You can also add additional sections later in the test editor. Once you've entered the required fields, click Save. This will create the test structure and allow you to begin adding content. After saving, you'll be directed to the test editor. The first pages will be automatically added to your test. To change the page name, click the pencil icon next to the page title. To further build and structure your test, click Add Section to include more sections. Click Add Page under a section to add more pages. Once your test structure is ready, click the plus Add Question button on the right. Then click Create a Question to add a new one. After that, select a response format that suits your assessment needs. You can create a listening question using multiple choice, matching, short answer, and long answer question types. Let's continue with a short answer question in this example. Enter your question prompt in the text field. Next, click the audio icon in the text editor and select a method. You can add audio clips by uploading a file from your device or entering the URL of an existing clip. All added audio clips are stored in the history and can be reaccessed at any time. Once you choose the audio clip, click Next to customize the user controls. You can allow candidates to pause the audio, enable or disable forward-backward navigation, and set how many times the audio can be played. You can choose a limit between 1 and 10 plays or set it to unlimited. Once you are done configuring the user settings, click Save. Listening questions can be evaluated using different evaluation methods depending on the question type. Short text questions support automatic scoring. This reduces the need for manual review. Under the Automation section, choose Text Rules and define a rule such as should match. Long text responses require rubrics or manual evaluation. In the rubric editor, you can define a rubric type, criteria, and weights. The total score is calculated based on selected categories and assigned weights. You can also manually evaluate the questions. If you're not the one evaluating the responses, you can add a note for the evaluator. You can apply instant scoring to objective questions. Under the Choices section, use the True/False switch to mark each answer as correct or incorrect. Once you are done creating the question, click Save. It is also possible to ask multiple questions based on one audio clip. You can use composites to create an audio question followed by related questions. This way, the audio clip and its questions always stay together, even in randomized tests. To create a composite group, go to the Question Bank module and click the Composites tab at the top. Next, click the plus Add Content Group button. In the pop-up window, enter a title. Optionally add a description and choose a folder to save it in. Then, click the Content icon to add your questions. In the Content Items section, first choose a single or double column layout based on how you want the content and questions to appear. Next, click on plus Add Item. Then click Content and upload your audio file. Add an instructional sentence if needed. Once you are done creating your content, click Save. Now that your audio prompt is ready, you can begin adding your questions. Click the plus Add Item button. Select Create a Question and add your questions. Once you've added your questions, click Back in the top right corner and click Save to finalize your composite. Now you're ready to add the composite to your test. First, go to the Tests module. Next, click the Edit icon next to your test and select plus Add Question on the right to add composites. Then click Browse Content Groups. Select the composite from the list, then click Add Selected Composite at the bottom right. After creating your questions, you can set a time limit for the entire test, as well as individual time limits for specific sections and pages. To set a time limit for the entire test, click the gear icon to open Test Settings. Then go to the Features tab and adjust the time limit option at the bottom and click Save. To set a time limit at the section or page level, click on the section or page name on the left. Then adjust the time limit setting on the right and click Save. Once you are done with your entire test, go to the Tasks module and click the plus New Task button. Continue with the Real Usage option. Select one of the candidate type options to move forward. Fill in the task title and select a folder and use case to continue. After that, click Next and click the plus Test button above to add your test. Select the test from your library to add it to the task. Select the Advanced Security options. Choose one of the webcam recording types. Choose one of the screen recording types. And enable the lockdown browser if needed. After configuring the settings, click Add and click Save to create your task. Now you've created your test and you are ready to deliver it to participants.